Welcome to this lesson where we're going to look at how we find the volume of cylinders. So we have looked at how to find the volume of prisms before, and to do that we just need the area of the base and then we times that by the height. And we get this formula, volume equals base times height. This area times the height. So, can you work out what the volume of this prism would be? Its base, 12 centimeters squared, and its height is 4 centimeters. Okay, so go area equals base times height, which is going to be 5 centimeters squared times 4 centimeters, which gives us a volume of 20 cubic centimeters. So this here is an example of a cylinder, finding the volume of a cylinder, but we've used it as the volume of a circular prism. So we can make the formula, so we've used this formula, volume equals base times height. We can make this more specific though. So if we were just given the radius of our circle, we could find, and the height, so the height and the radius, and we didn't know what the base was, we could find the volume of our height. And that's using what we currently know. So remember, the area of a circle equals pi r squared. So that means that our base would be pi r squared. Then to find our volume, we'd simply go pi r squared times our height. So we end up with a formula pi r squared h. So we have this. Volume is pi r squared h, where we have our radius of our circle, and we have the height of our cylinder. So we can now use our formula to find the volume of this cylinder. We just substitute in our values. Volume equals pi times 2 squared times 5. So we get 4 pi times 5, which equals 20 pi, which while that one is the exact value, if we put it to 2 decimal places, we get 62.83 cubic centimeters. Alright, can you find the volume of this cylinder? We use our formula, volume is pi r squared h. So volume equals pi times 4 squared times 10. Volume is pi times 160. So the exact value is 160 pi, or to 2 decimal places, we get 502.65 cubic centimeters. Now can you find the volume of this cylinder? So we use our formula, volume is pi r squared h. We get pi times a half squared times 2, which equals pi times a quarter times 2, which equals a half pi, or if we put it, we could also put it as pi over 2. So it's our exact form. If we wanted to find 2 decimal places, we get 1.57. Sorry, that's cubic meters. And that's our final answer. So that's it for this lesson. I hope it's made sense. Please come to me if you have any questions. Thank you.